What's up everyone? Today we're going to go over Leetcode 532, K-Diff pairs in an array. First we're going to go over what the question is asking, then we'll go over a solution from Leetcode user tankztc, and then we'll look at the code and complexity. So the input is going to be an array of integers and an integer, and the output is going to be an integer. So how do we get the output? We have to find a pair of numbers such that their absolute difference is k. So let's try eyeballing this. How many pairs can we get with a difference of 2, where the absolute difference is equal to k? We can have 3 and 1, this 3 and that 1. Then we can swap it around, and 1 and 3. We can also pick this 3 and this 1 and swap them. Another way we can get k is 3 and 5, and swap those around. But we want unique pairs, so all of this is going to count as 1, and this is going to count as 1. When we combine them, we get the output of 2. Now let's look at the intuition behind the problem. So I just mentioned that we are looking for unique pairs. When dealing with unique, we either go for a set or a hash map. Because we have duplicate numbers, so the one is being repeated twice, we're going to go for a hash map and generate a frequency map. Next, we're going to take k and we are going to iterate through the keys and see if we can find their absolute difference with the k. So 1 is going to look for 3. Three is going to look for a 5, 4 is going to look for a 6, and 5 is going to look for a 7. All we have to do is check in our same frequency map. So 1 is going to find the 3, and 3 is going to go find the 5 because those numbers are right there. That's how we get the count of 2. Now, k actually has some edge cases. If k is negative, then our output is going to be 0 because absolute difference is never going to be negative. If k is equal to 0, then we are going to look for entries which have a value of at least 2. So for example, our 1 is repeated twice. If k was 0, then our pair would be 1, 1. Now let's look at the code. First we check for k. If it's less than 0, we just return 0 and we initiate our return variable and we have a map. Next we generate the frequency map and we simply loop through the key set and check for a matching k difference key in the same map. Every time we do that, we increment res, but if we have k is equal to 0, we are going to check that key itself and check the corresponding value. If it's greater than or equal to 2, we increment res. Finally, we return res. Here's the time space complexity. The space complexity is going to be O of n, because in the worst case, we might have a high cardinality and we have unique numbers in the array, and we pick up every single one into the map. The time complexity is going to be O of n as well because we go through every single number in the array. So that's how you solve Leetcode 532. If you liked the video, don't forget to thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more, don't forget to subscribe.